Hello and welcome to this course. My name is Andrew Mallett and yes, I am the Urban Penguin. So perhaps you're thinking about taking your first steps within a career within Linux. So learning Linux Essentials might be just the course for you. When we're looking at Linux Essentials, we've really got to decide why to get involved with Linux now. How is it going to benefit you? Well, as I said, this can give you your first steps into a career within Linux. Broadening your experience, you might already be working with administration or working with computers, but just need to gain a little bit more Linux experience. Of course, then this goes to meeting the needs of a modern enterprise. Long gone are the days where we just have one operating system and you're only expected to know that operating system. You've got to make sure everything works together in a unified way. And of course, this can give you great exposure to the command line. And becoming used to and comfortable with the command line is not just going to help you within Linux, but it's going to help you with things like PowerShell in the Windows environment. And obviously the bash shell also exists as the command line environment in an OS X system. The course is broadly laid out to meet the objectives of the Linux Professional Institute Linux Essentials exam. And we follow the main topics in order. So we start off by taking a look at what Linux is all about and what open source software really means. In topic 2, we take a look at finding your way about a Linux system. So some of the very basics, discovering hardware, understanding the file system, and using some of the simple commands. In topic 3, we extend this a little bit by looking at more of the power of the command line. So looking at how we can look at files, either the whole file or just the top or the bottom, searching for text using regular expressions. Understanding more about the Linux operating system itself and comparing it to other operating systems and how it stacks up. And then finally, we take a look at security and the file system permissions, the read, write and executes of the world. When we take a look at how the learning is going to be delivered to you, we're going to see that it's done partly through presentations, but we try to keep these to a minimum. Your learning is going to be coming from little chats, me talking to you, but mainly from demonstrations. Seeing it working on Linux. So who is the course really designed for? Well, this is really designed for those people who perhaps are already administrators but working with a different operating system. So you want to start getting involved a little bit more with Linux. Maybe as well developers that you're seeing you're doing more work working on Linux systems and you just need to know how to navigate more quickly at the command line. For support people, as they're starting seeing that maybe they're having to support people on OS X systems and on Linux desktops. And perhaps even home enthusiasts. You perhaps bought a Raspberry Pi and you want to know more about that Raspberry Pi. Well, this certainly can help you. So next up is to get on that career ladder within Linux. So thank you very much for watching this video and please sign up now so you can start learning Linux today.